Yep, she's a Schumacher. Actually, I've had good luck, but this one doesn't kick off when the battery's full charged like Dad's. Had a stupid moment this week. I locked the keys in the ignition with the keys on accessory, pulled the battery down, and of course it was 4 degrees this morning. It's been warm all week. I came to start it and she clicked a little bit, but so it's been on the charger for a while. I'm gonna drive it across town and load test it, and maybe come home with a new battery. And there, I got the new bearings for the for my pulley assembly. Anyhow, I'm always up to something here. Today, I thought I'd talk about these. Now, some of you guys will recognize these, but probably not if you've never stretched hides. No, don't let me snowball you. I've never been a butcher. I've assisted, but it's kind of unique. You clip them on, and they do lock tighter. You know what I mean? As it pulls. I was here. I'll do this. Yeah. Then I didn't even get it on. Try it again. See if I can get it a little deeper in the jaws. I thought I'd clip onto my sleeve, but it's not working just the best. At any rate, you can still buy these. You know, this is nothing new. There we go. And you get it on tight enough, deep enough in there, and the harder you pull, the tighter it holds. I tried using it on sheet metal, and it will work, but you better put a bunch of them and ropes to each one. Now what they did, these were individual. I don't know, I think I have a dozen here. They stretched them to a frame and hooked a spring on that little peg right there. But they'd go all the way around the height and stretch it tight before they started scraping it. Now, like I say, you can still buy them, but I don't think there's a lot of demand because, you know, there's hides and all that. There's no demand anymore. When I was a little guy, about 30 miles from here, there was a fur buyer. He was one of God's chosen people, and he would buy pelts, wool, cow, deer, and horse hides, whatever animal you had, he would buy the hides. It wasn't a lot of money, but at that time, a lot of money wasn't required to live. But I remember my dad's instructions the first time he took me in. He says, listen carefully, be polite, and never accept his first offer. And that was the way business was done back then, and it was accepted. You know, you didn't insult the man, but, you know, you didn't take his first offer because he'd lowball you the first time, and he'd never respect you again. Yeah, I know I haven't been putting up much for video just lately, but yeah, I had a pretty busy week, and if you look outside, yeah, we had snow. Actually, I couldn't see to come home last night. I parked 30 miles from here just on account of the blowing snow. And when I came home, the wind was supposed to come down at 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, I came home a little bit before 7, and you could see there were still cars parked in the ditch where they drove in. At any rate, that's my thoughts for the day. Like I say, these are probably 40 years old. I think I bought them about 40 years ago. The purpose I used them for was if you're going to tarp something and there's not a row of D-rings where you need them, you could clip it on your tarp, but I recommend you put 2 of them within 5 inches of each other, and you put cardboard on the inside of the fold of the tarp, because the wind will flap and it might tear through your tarp otherwise and tear a hole in your tarp. Okay, I guess that's enough of that. Now that pickup deal with the keys in the ignition locked up and the what do you call it, accessory on, that falls under the heading of an old John Wayne quote from the Sands of Iwo Jima. Life is tough. It's tougher if you're stupid. Well, thank you.